the thing. I got, like, a lot of people, whenever I travel overseas or to the States or whatever, they'd be like, oh, fucking, you got sued because of Quebecois. And it's not the people. It's never the people. It's the fucking media. The media fucked me over. And that's the way I see it. And, but a lot of people are like, no, it was kind of your joke. But no, it was... Fuck you. No, it was the media. It was the media. It's the media's fault. It's fucking fake news. But, no, because here's the thing. I like the first time in my life I was ever on TV was, it was horrible. It was, this is when I was just like a baby comic. I was just starting out. I just started doing shows in French, and the French CBC, Radio-Canada, had come to see me, and they did this interview with me. And it was weird, because the journalist, like, after my set, like, they filmed my set, and after my set, he kept on, like, every joke I did about whoever I was talking about, he'd call him my victim. So whatever joke, like, at any pop culture reference, he'd be like, no, but what about your victim? And I was like, well, what victim? And he was like, well, when you did the Michael Jackson joke, Michael Jackson was your victim. I was like, no, those little kids were his victims. But he was like, no, but your victim, he's your victim. You made fun of him and blah, blah, blah. And you ever think about how he'd feel if he was here? And I was like, he'd never be here. Like, why would Michael Jackson be here? And he was like, no, but your victims. You think about your victims or your other victims, and victim this, victim that, victim. And it was all this weird victim mentality. And he was like, no, but think about the victims. Think about the victims a little bit. Think about it. And I don't know if it's because I was drunk or I'm just naturally angry, but I lost it. And I was like, look, I don't care about the victims. Fuck the victims. And I left thinking, okay, that went fairly well. So I knew I was going to look like garbage on the news, and with the editing, it was way worse. Because in those days, I had a bunch of jokes. They were super hacky, but about my girlfriend at the time, because I couldn't get her to come. Like, I couldn't make her come, no matter what I did. And I did everything to try to get her to come. Like, I had dildos, I had vibrators, I even bought one for her, but nothing. Like, she couldn't. And I don't know if it's because she was frigid or because she was 8 years old, but she. See that joke? That joke, and see, I'm getting a mini clap now. That joke, it's a little hacky now. In the 90s, that was the best goddamn joke in the world. That was the best goddamn joke in the world. Even now, it's still not a bad joke, but in a club, it's a good joke. On the news, not so good. That, even the first time in my life I ever saw myself on TV, is with that fucking joke. It was horrible. I'm laughing now, but it's the alcohol. But I see the reporter guy, like, he's like, okay, tonight we're going to talk to a comedian that takes things a little far. They cut to me on stage with my big stupid face going, I don't know if it's because she's frigid or because she's 8 years old. Cuts to the reporter that goes, what about the victims? Then back to me going, fuck